I got done with episode 2, and here is the review, apparently. So, just got done with episode 2, as I just said. And not as great, not as perfect as the first one, but at least I'm making some progress with it already, apparently. And boy, this one was something. The first time I watched it, and the second time I watched it, it's still very cool, I should say. Awesome, I should say. And let me tell you, the whole scene, the scenes with the boat, the ship or whatever, kind of reminds me of a horror movie a little bit. Just from the different perspectives of it. And that dragon, called the Iron Dragon, I believe, that thing is hideous and cool at the same time. So, this one is pretty decent, I should say. Not, as I said, not as perfect as the first one. I mean, it's called Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Of course, there's gonna be different monsters in this one. Definitely some hideous ones, and just like that one in the next one, probably, it's probably hideous as heck. Yes. So, plot is basically it kind of forgets what happened. This one kind of forgets what happened at the end of the first episode. They kind of ignored that pretty much for the rest of the series, I believe, from what I've been hearing. Where the scientist lady gets dropped into that big hole with those crab looking things. That was completely ignored in this one. And boy, things got intense with, as I just said, with the ship, with the Iron Dragon. That was fun. That kind of reminded me of a horror movie. And getting attacked, or the characters getting attacked by the Iron Dragon was very scary. Kind of terrifying a little bit. If I was in that situation, I would just get out. And they did get out. And also, we met, well, this is like the introduction for Barry, I should say, the guy from the first one, who wasn't introduced very well, but so was introduced in this one. And in present day, Kate, May, and the other dude, which I don't like at all, are getting hunted down by Tim, who is a Monarch person. Don't know what his main thing for that one, but they're getting hunted down by Monarch. And they find Colonel, which is basically grown up, which he's the, I'm gonna call him Colonel for this one, in this, because that's what they call him in this one, who is played by Wyatt Russell. Wyatt is a Kurt. I'm not entirely sure. Might be Kurt Russell or Wyatt. I'm not entirely sure, but I could be wrong. Might be Card, might be Wyatt. I have to look later. But May, Kate, and the other dude, don't know his name because I don't like him. They find him, and they're basically on a mission. What will happen in episode 3? So they find him, they want to, I think they were asking for help to find out what really happened to Kate and Kate's father. What actually happens, that will happen in the next episode. Episode 4. And yeah. Music's still good. Music's still great so far. As I said. And so basically Kate was getting kidnapped by the Monarch people. I'm just gonna call them Monarch people because I'm too lazy to find out what their names are because I'm too lazy. But either way, so she gets sort of kidnapped by the two Monarch people, The car gets flipped over. She survives. And the other dude, I'm not sure about the other female one. She probably perished. Or lived. Who knows? I don't even know. But this one, yeah. So, well, at the beginning, Kate is trying to leave, but then she gets hunted down by the Monarch people. She gets sort of kidnapped, then survives the car accident. So that basically, then it just keeps going along. Of course, I'm not gonna talk about everything that happens because I am too lazy to talk about. I'm gonna talk about the whole thing that happened. What happens? So yeah. Also, the Iron Dragon. Hope I'm saying that name right. As I said, is completely hideous and scary at the same time. I think we do need to see more of that one because we only got well, yeah. Anywho, they still keep saying G Day, which is I think G Day was probably when Godzilla attacked, well, the San Francisco attack with Godzilla. We don't see him for a while until like a few flashbacks in episode 3, I believe. So that would be pretty cool. So to basically sum up this episode, Kate tries to leave Tokyo because she doesn't find anything there. She gets hunted down by the Monarch people. Then her and May, and actually, before that, excuse me, the two scientists, I've called them scientists, find the boat. Apparently Billy was the survivor of that boat. I think they mentioned Pearl Harbor in this one. Oh boy. Then the three characters find Colonel. Then he tries to, I forgot what he says. They can leave and find out what really happened. Then the boat attack, or the Iron Dragon attack happens. And it basically cuts off from there. So to basically sum up that basically happens. What happens in this one? So that's it. I'm so bad at these, but as I just said, I'm not going to review everything. But yeah, so episode 2, still good. We're still good on this one. Gonna watch episode 3 tonight. Then we'll go from there. So, as always, as I will see you guys next review. Time for me to keep catching up with this. And that'll be it. So, good night, everyone.